Alright, so it finally snowed here in Vermont. Not like the teaser we got maybe 2 weeks ago, where it was only a couple inches. No, this is snow. It's here to stay. There's a lot of it, and it's not gonna melt. Not anytime soon. The creek's already freezing, the pond is frozen, and that's how you know the snow is here to stay till probably April. But I'm not here to talk about snow. Today, we're gonna talk about an accessory for your Canon EOS M50, or really any camera that you're shooting video with. Something that can help save your footage. Something there's plenty of videos out there about, but I'm gonna make one specifically about the filter that I use for this camera with this lens, the kit lens, the 15 to 45, and that's a variable ND filter, variable neutral density filter, and this thing can save footage in a bright day. It allows you to shoot during the day. I'm going to explain a little more about these in just a second. Alright, so I've got the filter on now on the kit lens, and it's on the smallest setting, and it's not the brightest and sunniest day, but the filter's definitely helping. And there's a lot of snow around. Obviously it's all over the ground, so it's bouncing light everywhere. Gives a nice underlight. But I'm going to turn this to the darkest setting now, just so you can see how dark this thing gets and how unnecessary it is. So you've lost me. I'm not going to tweak or color balance or edit the exposure or anything. This is straight out of the EOS M50 footage. Let me shoot it up to the sky, see if you can see anything. If you see anything, it's nothing worth saving anyway. So I like to leave it near, you know, the smallest setting. When you go that dark, you couldn't see just now because there's really no details, but I've used this on very bright days. And when you go that dark, there's a huge vignette. And I'm not a fan of it. It doesn't look good. I don't really know how to fix it unless you crop in, which I don't feel like doing either. So I like to use this to save the footage just a little bit. Nothing crazy. So now I'm going to take this filter off. The filter is on. It's, you know, within 10-15 minutes of each other. The light has not changed that much. So the filter's still on, same settings as before. And I'm going to screw this off real quick just so you can see. See that? That's a huge difference. I'm totally blown out. The snow is totally blown out. So I'm going to pop this guy back on. Hopefully it's not making any crazy annoying noises. Back to the lowest setting. Much better. Much, much better. I don't have to touch the ISO, I don't have to touch the aperture, I don't have to touch anything else. The filter does it for me. Beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to head inside now. It's getting a little cold and it's getting a little dark, even though it doesn't look like it, but the sun is going down. Sunset is in about 25 minutes because it gets dark at about 4:30 now here in Vermont. So head inside, get a warm drink, warm up, and I'm going to continue talking to you guys in there. Alright, we're inside now. So, the beginning of this video was filmed the other day, but life gets busy, so here we are a couple days later. So I'm going to continue this short review by letting you guys know which brand of variable neutral density filter I am using, and that is the Zomeis, I think it would be pronounced, brand. This is a 49mm thread, which is what will fit on your kit lens with the Canon M50, the 15 to 45. And it's a great little filter. This video is not sponsored by them in any way, of course. I think I have to say that. So this filter goes on Amazon for $32.99 US dollars, which in my opinion is a really good deal for what you're getting. Similar filters can be found for, I've seen $89, $100, some crazy ones that are like $250. I really don't know what is so different about those that makes them so much money, but I don't think you need to spend that much, especially if you're first starting out. This is definitely a cheaper filter, but it produces really good results. So don't knock the price. It's in a good price range, totally affordable. So for my footage that I shot outside the other day, I didn't do any color grading on it in this video. I did no densities, so what I'm showing in the video is straight out of the camera because I wanted to show you what it looks like with the filter on and my camera settings, but there's no post-production done to the footage. I've got to say this filter is pretty well made. It's got this, you know, a metal ring, and I've dropped this thing more times than I'd like to admit. I'd say at least 5, but most likely more. I've dropped it on concrete, hardwood flooring, in the woods, just anywhere you can think of. I have dropped this filter. by accident, of course, and I mean, not a scratch on the glass. The glass is still perfectly fine. It works as it should. Nothing cracked. I barely see any scuffs on it, and like I said, I've dropped it quite a few times, so build quality is very good for this company. So this filter starts off giving you 1 stop of light, and as you twist to its max, you get 8 stops, which is very dark, as we've seen from my outside footage. There's even like a little minimum maximum thing on the side here with little tick marks that'll tell you where you're at. But as we saw, or as I said outside, there's some really bad vignetting when you go all the way. And I'd say you even get vignetting about halfway there, so let's say 4 stops. There's definitely going to be some vignetting. Now, this could be corrected if you zoom in with the lens or if you crop in post-production. For me personally, I'm not looking to do that. I like to have clean footage for the most part. And honestly, when you go further down, I was seeing a lot of grainy footage as well. So to end this short review on this Zomeis 49mm thread, variable image density filter, 1 stop to 8 stop, I will just tell you what made me choose this filter over the other brands that I was looking at, and it's as simple as what you're doing right now. I googled a couple things, I went on YouTube and typed in a few things, I watched a few reviews, read a few articles, and the filter just made sense. The footage that I saw from the people that reviewed it looked clean to me, and it looked like exactly what I needed, so I figured for $33, why not go on Amazon, pick one up, try it out, and I've been nothing but happy with it. Aside from the vignetting, I personally have no problems with it. It does exactly what I need it to do. It's tiny, it's compact, and it works. If you like this video, guys, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. I've got a ton of new content coming out. My next video on the Canon M50 will be the top 5 accessories for your Canon M50 under $100. I'm going to be very excited for that video. I love cheap accessories that are built well and do their job well. Aside from that, I'm also going to be reviewing a lens that I've recently purchased for the Canon M50 along with an adapter to go with it. That's going to be an exciting one as well. Love trying out new lenses. And other than that, I've got plenty of trips planned where I'm going to be taking you guys with me, vlogging, making travel videos, and it's going to be a really good time. So again, guys, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll be back soon. See you later.